Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of the Urge Artifacts. In today's video we are going to be keeping the Rambo series going, and we are going to be doing the knife from the fourth installment, Rambo. I've been just really liking these knives and it's motivated me to get the whole set. Now in the fourth movie, which is 20 years after the 1988 Rambo 3. This movie was released in 2008. I can remember it vividly in the movie theaters because I thought it was awesome. A couple really badass scenes in the movie, including the 50 cal scene toward the end. If you guys have seen the movie, you know what that is. But this knife is once again forged by him in the field. It's a little less elegant than the other knives, but I'm really excited to see it. Once again, this is the signature series. I'm keeping that going. I've got the other three that way. So what we're going to do is we're going to open it up. I'm going to give my rating at the end. Now, a little heads up on this. When I received this, the box had a big slice through the packaging. I was very pissed off about it, but the vendor who sold me the knife refunded my money completely and allowed me to keep it. So even though I've been collecting these boxes along with the knife, I decided, what the heck, I got my money back. I got a knife which I'm probably going to display outside of the box anyway, but just a little forewarning on that. That will obviously affect the final grade in this experience when I give my rating at the end, but we're going to try to look past it and focus on the knife itself. So let's get unboxing. Alright, so I showed a little video of how it came all ripped up in the plastic, but let's start with the obvious. This is in rough shape. Like I mentioned, I was pissed about it, but I did get a refund. I'm just hoping everything in here is normal and all this damage and whatnot came somewhat from the packaging. You never know. It's the first time it's happened to me, but it is what it is. Okay, so here's the front of the knife. Now, this is from Rambo 4, officially licensed Rambo knife. In looking at the side, we'll see that the length of this is 18 inches with a blade length of 12 inches, so that's pretty big, a foot blade. Handle length 6 inches, and it's got genuine leather. And looking in the back, this is made also by Master Cutlery and the Hollywood Collectibles Group, and it is a limited edition. We'll find out what number it is when I open it up, but I've did previous videos on these three knives, all in the signature series, and they've been great. Okay, so this is going to be the fourth knife that I go over by the Hollywood Collectibles Group, and overall very different looking knife, so really excited about it. And then just looking in the other sides of the box, nothing major. So let's take this terrible box cover off and open the rest. Okay, so in opening we have a foam little packaging piece. Looks pretty beat up, not so great there. And then here is the knife. Okay, so I don't know what the heck went on. Maybe this was owned before and then repackaged. But you could see everything's beat up in here, so a little frustrating. But as long as this is in good shape, we'll be good. All right, and setting the box to the side, here we go. So here is the knife. Okay, so not so bad. We have the tie cord right here through the handle. This is the leather handle. All right. The Rambo name, which is pretty consistent. And then there's the signature, number 5820 out of 10,000. And then here we have it. A little something on the tip here. I guess that's the plating coming off the blade. The blade definitely looks pretty sharp on this. And you know, there is some like kind of stainage there. Maybe they got some moisture into it. I'm gonna have to shine that up. You can see the thickness on this side, and just overall very straightforward, just like it was in the movie. I can remember the scene where he's just beating the metal and making this out of anger. So here's the blade. I want to be careful here. Yeah, this is fairly sharp and can definitely be sharpened further. But there we have it. There it is. All black. Definitely in contrast to the other knives, which I will show this alongside in a moment. And real quick, let's see if there's anything else in the box. I'm not sure if there is for this one, but let's see. Okay. All right. So we do have a leather sheath. Very nice. And we will pop this out. Okay, so like the other ones, leather sheath. This is a little printed on, a little different than the previous ones where it's just in the leather. This is kind of on top of the leather, so you can feel it there. There we go. Fits nice. Alright, so you have the knife with the little tie cord here down the bottom. Obviously this meant to be worn on the hip or the leg. And yeah, just very like crude, simple, badass like all the rest. Here we have the full set of the knives, at least from the first 4 movies. First Blood Part 2, Rambo 3, and then Rambo. You could see the evolution here, where you had like the smallest, most simple survival knife, all the way up to just a straight up hacking machete style knife. Very cool. I mean, I like the new one. I mean, at the end of the day, it's the license from the movie. It's a replica. So if you like the movies, yeah, you should like the style knife, because that's what we're getting here. It's cool to see them all in a row, and as a collector, this is what I want. And then I'll hold up the first one next to the second one, and you can really see the differences of how everything has gone. Okay, so just a lot bigger, but different knives. So there they are in array. And then here we have the knives in the horizontal view if you want to see the whole set. So if you're interested in collecting them for yourself, this is what's in store for you. All right, everybody. Final look at the machete from the 4th Rambo movie. There it is. The signature on the knife, the blade itself, size next to me. All right. Now, very nice. For my grade on this one, this has got to be a common rated artifact on my channel. And that's the second lowest rated. The reason being, obviously, there was the packaging mishap, which was very frustrating. But also, in looking at the knife compared to the other ones, though it's a nice replica of the original, it's very straightforward. It's very basic. It's very, you get what you pay for. So unless you're collecting all the knives, or you just really liked this style knife, or really like this movie, I don't think there's anything special or extra you're really getting for it. So as a standalone piece, I would say this is very common. So that's going to be my rating for it. That being said, hey, I love adding it to the collection. It's cool to see all 4. It reminds me of the movie, which I really did like. So happy to have it in the collection, but going to give it that common rank overall. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for upcoming videos. If you enjoyed this, drop a like, drop a comment if you want to chat Rambo. Got a lot of things on the way. In the meantime, as always, keep on collecting, keep on having fun, and have a great day. Thank you.